If you ask most Raptor fans what they want from this team, they're going to say shooting. They're going to tell you buckets. Welcome to Hoop Talks. I'm Noor Zainab, Jelani Goodridge-Reid, Justin Pooni. As I said, Raptor fans all around the world, Raptor fans sitting here will tell you that we want to see Raptors shoot. The first thing I want to see with this team is buckets. Yes, they're a defensive team, but we know they can sometimes shoot as well. But are the Raptors blessed in that shooting department right now? Maybe not. Maybe not. But is there a guy on this team that maybe one day could give us 60 points?
60?
You guys.
60.
Woo, 60 points. I know it's a lot to ask for. Yes, we have a starting 6 of guys that maybe like 4 of them are probably not going to hit that milestone for a long time. But I think it'd be fun just to figure out, like, if one guy was going to give you 60, who would it be on this current Raptors team? So let me make it easier for you guys just for a second, okay? The process of elimination. We've got 6 guys. You have Pascal, you have Fred VanVleet, Scotty Barnes, Gary Trent, Jakob Poeltl, and OG Anunoby. I'm just going to say right off the bat.
No Boucher?
No Precious Achua? What about Christian Coloco?
Yeah, your boy Precious.
Christian Coloco could go loco one day and just drop a 60-piece. You like
Darwin
that?
Jr.? Maybe once he
you like
comes
that one?
up.
That was a good one, right?
Christian Coloco could go loco.
Christian Coloco
okay.
goes loco for
Pretty good,
60?
pretty good.
I like that.
I think we've used loco with Coloco before, but it's all good. No worries. We can give you this one. So process of elimination. I'm going to have Elner please bring up the graphic where it shows you all the Raptors and their career highs. Fred VanVleet had 54 points. This was last season. Pascal Siakam, you might remember, he had 52 at the Mecca in December of this season. And then Gary Trent had 44 points last season. Actually, 4 of the Raptors, no, 3 of them had a career highs last season with the Raptors. 2021, 2022. Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby, and Gary Trent Jr. This season seems to be Siakam who's really uplifting everybody. But based off those 3, you guys, who is going to be the first Raptor to score 60 points?
Gary Trent Jr. Because who knows if Fred VanVleet's going to be a Toronto Raptor? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Look at this guy, bro.
No, it's Gary Trent, because Gary Trent, we've seen it when he gets hot and he's hitting his shots, man. They go in all the time, and they go in bunches, right? And I could see Gary Trent being a guy that gets off like 10 3-pointers in a game, right?
Yeah.
He might take 20, but he could get 10 in, right?
Yeah, if he's hot.
He's hot, right? And then I think with Fred, he's getting a little bit older, right? His speed, and we see a lot of times when he drives the lane, he takes a lot of contact and he'll miss, right? And again, if he gets off from shooting, yes, but I think Gary Trent, his ability to shoot the ball, if he gets on a hot streak, it goes in bunches. So I think it's Gary Trent.
I have to
Are
disagree
you
with you.
disagreeing, Jelani?
And he brings up the old factor. You know, Dame did it, bro. Dame's
but
considered
don't
old
compare.
tour.
Don't
I'm not
compare
comparing the two.
Fred
I'm saying he's an
Don't
older
you ever
guard.
do that. Don't ever do
I'm
that.
not saying
Never do that.
I'm arguably the biggest Dame fan
Nah,
here.
it's debatable.
Okay, so
But you also can't look at Fred's recent play and be like, oh, he's getting older. He's
look,
playing
bro.
well.
He's saying he's driving the lane. Fred can do the same thing.
Yeah.
He can finish. He's a good finisher
Right.
at the guard spot. He's done it before. 54 points. You've seen this in Orlando, and that same game he had 11 threes, career high. So we've seen this before from Fred VanVleet. We know it's there. We know it's within him.
That's such a mainstream
able.
answer, though, Fred VanVleet.
Bro,
It's so mainstream.
How is it mainstream?
I
fam?
go against the grain, man.
It's not
Gary
about
Trent's a
mainstream. It's
sexy
about
pick.
picking
Bro,
the guy
I'm
who's
just trying
going
to
to
be
do
right.
it.
We're here. We're in the business of being right, and I think
Okay.
Fred VanVleet. If he's hot one night, we've seen it before. When he's hot, when he's on one, he's even more lethal than Gary. Okay, so I think that 60. If there's anyone on this team, I think it would be Fred.
Okay.
First and
Bet on
foremost.
yourself.
All right.
Dude.
Noor,
See,
tell me.
I could go for
We already know
either.
your answer.
I
We
could
already
go
know your
for
answer.
either.
We already
Doesn't
know your
matter,
answer.
Justin, I can. I'm a versatile
Oh,
person.
Giannonobi.
Yeah, for sure. OG's gonna be the first guy to get 80 on this Raptors team.
Eight? What?
He's gonna pass Kobe.
Maybe
or
in
get
like 7
82.
games, maybe.
Oh, that's rude. Anyway, I see both of them seem liable to me. I can see Gary Trent doing it. I can see Fred VanVleet doing it.
right.
But if you want to get technical with it, who's coming off the bench and has less minutes to do it? Gary Trent Jr.
Yeah,
right now.
but Fred
That's
VanVleet,
a
if you want to
good
get
point.
technical,
That's a
good
Hey, wait,
point.
if you
Thank
want to
you
get
very
technical,
much. Thank
Fred
you very
VanVleet
much,
might not be a
I'll be
Raptor
over.
next year.
Bro,
If we want to
bro.
get technical, he might not be a Raptor
It's
Okay,
next
about-
year.
let's
no,
just
no.
imagine them
What
all
are-
on the team.
So
You're making a problem out of nothing. The question the question is on this current Raptors team, not who joins the Raptors that doesn't sign with the Raptors, this current team. And on this current team as it's shaped right now with Gary Trent off the bench, I'm gonna say Fred VanVleet. He just had his third daughter as well. He just
Gary
got
could
the
go for
spinach.
60 against Indiana. Scotty's hurt. He's gonna be in the starting lineup. Gary could go for 60 against
Blood's
Indiana.
already thinking about 2024 season, bro.
He's like, what about this next season?
No, Gary could go for 60 against Indiana. That's
Look,
plausible.
it's possible
It's
for
possible.
sure. But if he's on, like Noor said, if he's on, what if he starts on the bench?
Exactly.
Right?
Is he gonna start on the bench if Scotty's hurt?
No.
No.
Exactly.
But
That's
I'm
what
just saying, you're bringing up
I mean,
hypotheticals.
this is a hypothetical question. I'm adding hypotheticals
But
to it.
I think like Gary Trent's gonna be different because Gary Trent's gonna need to have like a lower spectacle of a team to do that against. But Freddie could do that against the Bucks.
You do it against.
Freddie could do it
you
against the
I
Bucks.
can
Against
think
the
Gary could do it
Bucks or
again.
something.
It's shooting. Gary Trent can shoot the ball
But
when
it's
he's hot.
different though because you have to have that mentality, and I think Freddie's like Freddie. Even when
Gary
he's
doesn't have the
sucking,
bucket mentality?
Okay, can I finish?
Okay.
Do you mind? Gary can do that, but Freddie has the mentality where he's like he could be like shooting 3 of 20, but he will still take that half court shot with 20 seconds to go. That's blind confidence. I don't like it half the time, but because of that confidence, he can do it. But I do have to say, the most recent guy who did have a career on this Raptors team, none of us picked him, Pascal Siakam.
Well, look at the way he's playing. Should we pick him?
I mean, 50.
I mean,
latest
prior
one.
to this stretch,
Yeah.
all year long, he was playing
Exactly.
Well,
well.
I think if you want to get 60 in the NBA now, you got to get to the free throw line. You have to get to the free throw line like 15 plus times, right? You look at all the big games.
And we know he can. I think right now he's just going through a stretch. And if you want to compare how they've been playing this season, as I said, the only guy who set a career high mark this season has been Pascal Siakam. The rest of them, yes, they got their beautiful career highs, but that was last season. Pascal did that at the Mecca,
Yep.
on the road, 52 points.
Against a good defensive team, right?
Very good defensive team. And the Knicks are 5th right now, guys.
Gary
If
had
you
a
take that for
career
a second as
high.
well.
I think Gary's career high in a 3-point made is 8. Oh no, sorry, he had 9 3-pointers
Nice.
back when he was back in 2022 against Atlanta. So I'm just saying.
11 for Fred.
I'm just saying. Gary Trent. It looks like he's gonna be a Raptor long
Fred
term.
was, you know.
Who knows what Fred's gonna be doing next year?
Not the question.
Guys
The
already
question
thinking about
is-
next year, bro.
That's not even the question.
Nobody's scoring 60 the next 10 games.
Bro,
But
anything's possible in
like,
this NBA.
It's like if you kept this Raptors team next season too, one of them could. Okay, one day they could. I'm gonna go with Jelani though. I think it's gonna be
Shout out Noor.
Fred VanVleet. I'm sorry. I think it's Freddie. As close as Gary can get, you just gotta be
You know
a little
what?
technical.
I hope Christian Koloko gets 60.
Yeah,
pray for
sorry
it, bro.
to the Raptors bench for leaving you out.
I'm
Like,
believing you. Christian Koloko, I believe in you. Get 60 for me. Show these guys wrong. I
all
believe
right,
in you.
All right. Well, will we one day get to witness someone on this team score 60 points? Maybe not on this current team. Maybe a different version of a team.
So now
it's
you're
not-
bringing
See,
up,
that's
now
talking
you're
about the
bringing up
future
the
anyway.
2024 season.
This is the whole point of it, is to have a conversation on who could one day do it.
And nobody
Listen,
could have.
Don't look flabbergasted. No, they've gone
Gary
close
Trent
to
Jr.
it.
will. Gary Trent
Pascal
will.
Siakam was 8 points off.
That's a lot of points.
8 points off.
Fred
8
was 6
off.
points
Raptors
off.
got 16 points in the fourth quarter as a team
That's
last
enough.
game.
Okay, everybody here knows Justin Pooni is a Raptors hater. There's nothing I can do about it. If anything, just send us like PO box emails that we can maybe one day take care of it. But what, Masai, we want to see 60 points
Guy
one
brought
day.
up last night.
Give us someone to give us 60 points, and we'll figure out that maybe the 10 games remaining, someone on the current Raptor could do it. I don't know. They might feel pressured. I know I feel pressured. Well, we'll see you guys next time on Hoop Talks.